It's already the final day at ADEX 2017. It was an amazing show, and to conclude our video coverage, let's start with an exclusive video interview of F-22 and F-35 pilots. See you in 2 years.
Yeah, good morning. I'm Major Dan Dickinson, Commander of the United States Air Force's F-22 demonstration team. Well, we're here supporting the ADEX here in Seoul, Korea. We've got two of the Air Force's premier combat jet fighters, the F-22 Raptor, only two out of 187. So to have two in Seoul, Korea, awesome opportunity for us, and supporting the ADEX, and excited about the public days coming up Saturday and Sunday as well. The United States Air Force's F-22 Raptor is the premier combat capable jet that we have. It's a 5th generation aircraft, and what that means, it brings stealth. The avionics are highly integrated with the fusion that goes between them, and then of course the speed and agility. You put all those together, it's probably one of the best combat fighters we currently have in the world. So the primary mission of the F-22 Raptor is air dominance. So we provide air superiority pretty much anywhere within the world with the help of our tankers, and so that's the primary mission of the F-22 Raptor. Yeah, you bet. So I'm the display pilot for the United States Air Force as well, and command the team. And for the display, that's really our chance to show off the agile and speed of the F-22 Raptor. So the vertical maneuvering, the real tight turns, the thrust vectoring, the Pratt & Whitney F-119 engines, all comes together to deliver probably one of the best demos that you'll see this weekend, and of course around the world. So super excited, super humbled to be the demonstration pilot, and looking forward to a phenomenal demonstration today.
My name is Lieutenant Colonel Brian Healy from Lowe Air Force Base. I work with Air Force Reserve Command. Happy to be here helping out with ADEX 17. I fly the F-35, as you can see right here behind me. The A variant of the F-35, yes sir. We're here to support the alliance between the United States and South Korea, and also to participate in this exercise and or in this air show, and show off a new aircraft that South Korea just purchased as well. We landed here last Saturday, and that was the first time an F-35 has been on the ground in Korea. Well, I really enjoy flying the aircraft. I think it's a newer version of the F-16, but all the avionics are integrated. It's a stealth aircraft. It's got a lot of upgraded avionics and flight controls, and it makes it a really nice aircraft to fly.
Major Chris Lowe from Lowe Air Force Base, Arizona. The role of our squadron back at Lowe is to train all the FMS customers. So we're actually going to be training the South Koreans when they show up next summer in their own aircraft. So that's why we like to bring the jet out and show it at their air show here. So it's really that next step up in survivability and lethality in an advanced threat environment, which I think everybody's going to be facing here around the world pretty soon. It also allows a commonality across any coalition that we may be partnering with in whatever that next fight will be. It's very easy to transition from the F-16 to the F-35. It's really that next generation and leap forward in capability that I think everybody needs. Very easy airplane to fly, just kind of left hand and right hand flying around, and tactically as well with all the advanced avionics that all tie together.
Showcasing many things actually in our stand this year, but I think the two centerpieces that we have seeing in front of us here now are the two sister platforms, the Global Eye Airborne Early Warning and Control aircraft, and the new Swordfish MPA. The Swordfish MPA is a, should we say, fully fledged, full-size MPA system with very strong anti-submarine warfare capabilities. State-of-the-art radar equipment, 360 AESA maritime radar underneath. We have 4 hard points under the wing for up to 8 torpedoes, weight equivalent at any point in time, or a combination of anti-ship missiles and torpedoes. We have 200 plus sonobuoy carrying capacity, depending on the operational situation, and which is a lot, we feel. And add to that an enormous endurance of 5,200 miles of endurance and 12 plus hours in the air, which we believe also is state of the art in this class. South Korea, as you may know, is a country with a long coastline, so definitely there is a huge demand for MPA capability. Already Korea has 16 P-3C aircraft in service and in operation, but we have a reason to believe that there are some plans for expanding that capability. And should we be so required to provide information, or rather provide a quotation for a system, we will happily do so, because we believe that what we have in front of us here is a very suitable product for the Korean needs. As an independent supplier, we control our own IPR and our own technology. This is Saab property, so we basically control technology transfer pretty much with the customers that we work with. We have also, of course, an idea of involving Korean industry in as much as we can, in terms of actually helping to produce the actual aircraft, to make the customizations and so on. So we will create jobs in Korea, we will create knowledge and transfer technology to the country in question. I think that is very important.
Specifically here we are talking mainly about air flare, but in fact we are presenting all our solutions, including naval flare and all what we do, for example, for land forces and armor protection too. About air flare, we will answer very soon to air flare program for the Navy, end of this month, we will see. And then next year a big national local program will be started. So we are also preparing for this right now with our best solution we can propose to the end user. So the so-called ACM, Airborne Countermeasure Program, seems to be ready to start in a few months or next year. We will have to see the decision made by the procurement, local procurement, but could be for all platforms. But Lacroix countermeasure solutions, either for naval platform or air flare, in fact, are covering all the spectrum of the threat, latest threat we know, third generation, fourth generation threat. So is able to decoy and counter any kind of existing threat worldwide.
This is a 1-2 model of a Taurus Cap 350 for Korea. So what you see here is actually the half the model size. So the real Taurus Cap 350 is over 5 meters long, has a weight of 1.4 ton. Taurus is developed for hard and buried targets, has a range more than 500 kilometers, flies a very, very low terrain profile. It's independent, I would say, on GPS systems, so we have actually 3 navigation sensors built into the system. So it means we can fly more or less when the GPS is jammed as well. In South Korea, we have just now finalized the integration on F-15K aircraft. It was successfully performed 4 weeks ago. And our future plan now is to introduce Taurus, if the Korean Air Force likes, to introduce it on FA-50 and on the KFX aircraft as well. We had a very, very successful flight campaign which was performed by the Korean Air Force. It was done approximately 4 weeks ago. It was a flight path more than 400 kilometers, which ended to penetrating a bunker, a simulated bunker.